Hanging out with Lady Gaga. Yeah. Right. All right. Gaga told me I could ask her anything I wanted to. So we've been talking off the air about, we're going to get it. Are we really going to do this about this tattoo thing?
I'll go do it. If you're going to dare me, double dare.
I double dare you right now.
Right now?
Well, not now. I don't think we can schedule it now. Unless you well, I guess Gaga, you could snap your fingers and 3 tattoo artists show up outside. However, that might be a bit of a rush.
No, I don't want to rush. Well, but Mark Mahoney, I promise you he'll do it.
And I
know he will.
I want to be with you while we just do our little tattoo thing. I think it would be a special moment because we have a friendship. We have a bond. I think we need to do it as a tattoo thing.
And it's just fun to get tattoos with people.
It is, right? It's so damn addicting, you know?
It's fun.
All right. Question. I'm a huge Michael fan, Michael Jackson, as you are. Is that story true about you bought his clothes and you wear them for inspiration around the studio?
I did buy some of his clothes, a bunch of his clothes from a few of his tours, and I actually did it to preserve them for him.
That's pretty damn cool.
That's really the only reason I did it. And I have 2 sweaters of his that I keep in a really nice glass dresser. So you can see them, but I don't really wear them very often. And just every once in a while, I'll put one on and sit on my couch and, watch cartoons with my sister. And
How cool is that?
Just for a little inspiration, because his clothes meant something to him, and my clothes mean something to me. And when I heard they were being auctioned, I didn't want them to get scattered to a bunch of random rich people.
Yeah,
Because I didn't know what would happen with them, and that made me sad. So I said, I'm going to put them somewhere where people we're thinking about doing it in LA or in New York, a place where you can just go and make a donation to a museum and then just see Michael's clothes, and they'll be really beautifully preserved.
Can you bring one of the jackets when we get our tattoos? I just want to wear it.
I don't know about that. Sorry, you don't get the Michael jacket, but you can have my skin for life.
Yeah, all right.
But not the Michael coat.
All right, Lady Gaga's hanging out. Phones are going nuts, so get them calls in if you want to speak to her. 800-520-1027. You can check the cam, KIISFM.com, keyword JoJo. You can see this outfit she has on. Oh, we forgot to explain the shoes you had on. You walked in, I thought, are your boobs falling out?
Yeah.
Good. All right.
Sorry.
She walked.
I'm getting excited.
Well, hey, I do that. That's what I do. You walk in and you're like, we're roughly the same height. Maybe you're a little taller than me. But with these boots
Probably not.
Dude, you're like 8 feet tall.
I'm
with these
really
boots.
tiny. I'm a little ting-ting.
How tall are you without the boots?
How tall am I without the boots?
Yeah.
I'm like 5'2.5".
Oh, dang. I thought
But boys like it.
I do.
Girls like it too. But
Yeah,
boys really like it.
I love you. Good God. You guys get them calls in. Gaga's hanging out. It's JoJo on the radio. Back in a sec. We'll talk art pop, among other monsters. Lady Gaga. She's hanging out. All right. Album, of course. You guys, I feel like I'm just repeating information everybody knows, like you said a moment ago, Gaga. But the album, November the 11th, art pop. I'm getting questions such as, is there going to be 2 volumes of it? I know we commented behind the scenes on that. Is there a 2 or 3-parter to art pop, or are we going with just a one release?
Well, it'll just be one release the first time, but it comes with an app for free, and it's not just an app that holds the songs. For example, the app actually has games on it, so the games are free, and the music helps to make the games more fun.
And the album itself, it's not. You're not even done with it yet. You're still tweaking and adding and all this stuff.
Well, yeah.
Right?
I mean, I don't have to hand it in for 2 more weeks, and I'm always working on music until the last stage when I put it out. But I was really happy to get started and put out Applause, because that song for me is sort of a statement about the way people view celebrities as well. That we live and die for everyone's attention. But what that song is my connection with my fans, and it's about the pure love and pure joy of any performer. And I think everyone can relate to that. The fact that we all are trying to do good at our jobs. We all want to be noticed for being wonderful. So it's meant to kind of tackle what people think about celebrities while making a statement about the kind of artist that I want to be.
You having a good time being a celeb, or is it kind of nuts at times?
Well, I think I'd rather just be an artist, to be honest. I mean, being a celebrity is rooted in things that are not really what I care about. And I know I wrote an album about celebrity life when I first came out in The Fame, and then The Fame Monster was more about the potential evils of fame and how they affect your life. But when you're really living in it, you know, I think you adopt a sort of a new perspective. And what I've really realized is that I just love being a songwriter, and I love writing songs, and I love making different pop music and pushing the envelope. And I love that because my fans believe in me, and they believe in my creativity, which as a woman in the music business can be really hard, because everybody thinks that, you know, we should just shut up and sing and sing a simple song and be beautiful. And for me, I've never been that way, and I had to fight every time I was played on the radio to get played, because it was always different, and I always maybe didn't look so beautiful in the video, and maybe it was a little bit different, and maybe I had on an outfit that people thought was weird, but I did it because it's who I am, and it's part of glam culture, it's part of New York, it's part of being a showgirl and part of show business, and it's what my fans love, so I love to make what they like.
Hey, speaking of applause, well done, yeah. Speaking of applause, when it got leaked a week earlier, whatever it was, how do you prevent? I've gone through this topic with multiple artists. How do you prevent future leakage? Because we hate when we have leakage. But like, how you're supposed to laugh at that guy. That was funny. How do you prevent the album from getting leaked early? How do you guard that?
Well, I mean, we don't have it on any computers that are on the internet. So that for example, we make sure that we don't go on the internet on any computers that have any of the music on it, because that would make it susceptible to be hacked.
Gotcha.
And hackers are, you know, something that we deal with, of course. And, you know, unfortunately, when it happens, you have to like send them to jail and stuff. Otherwise, they keep doing it. But stop doing it, because I don't want to send anyone to jail. But it's not up to me. Interscope owns me, so we have to do what they say when it comes to the songs.
So don't steal it. Or you have to
deal with the wrath, not the wrath of a seashell girl, but the wrath of a label.
Which means the wrath of about 50 lawyers, and you don't want that. All right, Lady Gaga hanging out. Give her some love, you guys. Live in the studio. Work, number 6. Wonder who that is. Hey, Gaga, speed round of questions. Say pass if you don't want to answer. You've done this several times with me. I had to change them up because I think I've asked you this speed round multiple times. So this is a brand new one just for you.
Wow.
All right, here
Fancy.
we go. Lady Gaga, speed round. What's under your bed?
What's under my bed? Nothing.
Do you have like nothing at all? Like
I mean, I don't even
shoes,
have
a wig?
Okay, what's under my... Okay, the bed, which one? Which bed? Because I actually don't even have a house. I mean, I have an apartment in New York that I'm at sometimes. That's like an art studio. That's really... And then I sleep, you know...
What about LA? What do you like? Hang with a friend down here? You have a spot on here? Maybe I've missed the blog.
I'm like renting in the hills right now for just a second.
Wow!
I'm sorry. I forgot. No.
Do you have an innie or an outie?
I have an innie. Oh, I have an outie too.
I don't know what that means. You ever stolen a? Hang on. Hey, producer Ian, it says KIIS audio failure right there. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Why don't you tell? I'm not sure if we're on the air now or not, but we'll keep going.
Know.
Have you ever stolen a street sign, Lady Gaga?
Yes, fact. Many street signs.
Anyone?
What are you talking about? I'm from New York. That's like that's an epic 5 a.m. pastime. We just raid the signs.
What makes you nervous?
What makes me nervous? Well, I always...
Hang on a second, Gaga. Are we on the air, Mitchell? Are we on? We are not on the air. All right, let's Gaga. We're just talking in the studio here. There's nothing going on.
And there's alarms going on.
Yeah, what the hell?
This is so serious. This is a pop music emergency.
Maybe when you when you drop the F-bomb, maybe shut us off.
There are so many gay teenagers in LA that are angry right now.
Damn you! Should I even pause and play the commercial break? Because you can't even hear the commercials on the air now. I don't know. Why am I even talking on this damn mic? I feel like I have to keep talking in case somebody is listening. You know, so we'll see what's up. Notice. Good thing we've been through this a couple of times, so I'm not too stressed. No, Gaga. No, it's not. You back on the air, Ian? Or hang on a second. All right.
Oh, this has never happened. I feel like we're just bringing an insane amount of energy to the KIIS right now.
I think so.
Exploding.
We're in Oxford.
What was it? It's happened to me one time before.
Jesus. Well done.
All right. Well, sweet mother. All right, hang on a second. We got an engineer here. We broke the radio.
I'm sorry.
I've had this happen once in my career. One time, and Idol judge Randy Jackson was here. So we just kind of hung out and did whatever.
Wow.
So.
Cheers. That's why I brought my sippy cup.
Okay. I feel so odd. I feel like we're just hanging out in our bedroom or whatever, in our kitchen, but we're off. Hang on a second. Doug, can you call somebody to see if anybody hears?
I think it's because I'm here. Because I think people think I'm on stage all the time, but it really just is me. So this is just normal. It's fine.
Yeah, this is all good, you know. What now? Hang on a second. Oh. Gotcha.
We're calling Brittany to fix the problem?
Thank God for Brittany. Britney Spears, please fix this problem.
Brittany, are you there?
You know what? We will release this. Actually, we're recording this, so we'll release the unedited track.
Can you make sure to pause profit?
Pause profit.
Who's this guy?
That is all right. Here we go. Well, you want to sing part of your art pop album to?
Not really.
Well, if you guys are, is the audio online? Did you know if that was? Let's see if that's on. Hang on a second. Oh boy, this is good. This is good stuff. This is great radio, right?
Yeah, we're on. Just keep going.
Oh, we are on. That whole time were we on?
I hope we were on the whole time. I really do. I hope we were on the whole time. Were we? Was it a fake alarm? Brittany, are you there?
Were we on that whole time or not? Do you know?
Only like the last couple minutes.
All right, so if you guys were...
a lot happened in those minutes.
All right, if you guys just...
Do you think they heard us having sex?
I hope not, because it only took about 3 minutes, and it was a wrap. You know? But hey, do what you got to do. You know, hey, if you guys missed that, apparently the power of Lady Gaga.
I broke KIIS FM. I'm sorry.
Tell you what, let's pause.
And then we called Britney Spears, and
Britney Spears fixed it. And we'll be back after this. Lady Gaga hanging out, you guys. Yeah. Was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Lady Gaga here, yeah. Yeah.
I was on tour. I was gone for a little while. I was touring the world with the Born This Way ball.
By the way, behind the scenes here, she was just talking how you said the other day you're just chilling, listening to what?
Born This Way.
And just
album.
rolling, laughing, going crazy, right?
Yeah, I was laughing because I just love re-experiencing albums after you make them and after you've had enough time to be away from them, because it's hard for me to experience it right after I make it because I'm just living it every day. So once I've changed a little bit and then I go back and listen to something, I'm able to really perceive of how messed up it is. Because I'm just, and people think I'm messed up maybe, or think I'm on drugs or whatever people think of me, but I'm just a creative person.
And a little crazy.
Yeah, well, but you know what?
And you look great on the VMAs.
But I'm okay with that. Like, I've never...
It's a good thing.
If anyone ever tells me I'm crazy, I don't take it as a bad thing. Like, I'm really not crazy. I'm just creative. And a lot of my friends are creative, and everyone thinks we're crazy. But it's because we like stuff that maybe, I don't know, some other people don't like, but it doesn't really make us crazy. It just makes us different. But yeah, I like creating things that confuse people, because that's just what I like to make. I like to hold somebody with an image that it's like you're living somewhere between really liking it and I'm not sure if you should run.
Hey, before, I know we're running way over time here. 2 quick notes. VMAs, I think we were talking about this off the air. Back me up on this, you guys. Ass looked great at the VMAs.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
But you know what's so funny? I've been showing my ass for years. I really have. And I do not feel as though that was the first time. And what I would like to point out is that it was not until I had big hair that was a normal color, right?
Right.
That I had on no fishnets, that I had on nothing weird that anyone would think was weird. It wasn't until I did that anyone even said that I had a nice ass. But isn't that funny that it was there the whole time? You just chose not to see it because you were looking at, whatever you were looking at. Like, you thought it was weird that my shoes were too big, or maybe I had some skeleton makeup on my face, or maybe I was singing about loving.
Or maybe I just got the nerve right now to tell you that your ass looked great on the VMA.
But maybe I made you feel okay to finally tell me that, because the image of me naked at the VMAs was much more inviting for you. I'm feeling as though you felt an invitation from me. I've never heard you come on to me before on the radio. I think it's why it broke.
Okay.
I think it's why it broke. But it's true. I just think it's interesting. I like to see that sort of thing. I like that I've had my ass out for 5 years and that you only noticed it until I, put flowers over my.
So it's good that I liked it or bad?
No, it's good.
Good.
It's
Okay.
because
Point for JoJo.
Because it's my way. It's my way of expressing myself, And I'm saying, okay, if you want, to see the girl underneath, right? It's more interesting for me to look at like one of the greatest icons in history, which would be the Venus de Milo, the goddess of love. And I've been thinking a lot about her. So I started to wear seashells because I wanted to create music that made me feel and made my fans feel in love when they were on the dance floor. And it's really that simple. So my fashion's just inspired by being the goddess of love, but you really felt that. You saw me and you really felt that. And although I've had my ass out for years, something about those seashells just confused you and you forgot.
Am I red right now? Is my face red? Look at me.
Yeah, yes, pink.
God, I love you, Gaga. Hey, before we take off, Art Pop, November the 11th, anything else people need to know before you take off out here? It's Gaga. She's going to rock the world with this album. I know you are. You're not even done with it yet. You're still tweaking everything,
It's my intention for you to have a really good time. I designed it to be fun from start to finish, like a night at the club in terms of the DJing aspect of it and the BPMs that we chose and how the beats per minute. I know
what you're talking
I'm just
about.
making sure that there's other people listening.
Yes,
that
ma'am.
know what I'm saying. So, when you listen to it, it really flows nicely and it's really fun to pop in with your friends. And I only say that because I really wrote it for me and my friends to pop in from start to finish. And Applause is the last song, and we put that out first that you'd have lots of time to learn the lyrics so that when you're completely inebriated by the end of the album, the first time you listen to it, that you'll at least know how to sing the last song. And it repeats a lot. I live for the applause. You'll be like, yes, it was
Let's
good.
just
Who
play
cares?
Gaga, I love you. I really do.
I love you too. Thanks for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, my girl, the one and only Gaga.